What's up, traders? Keon here. We're going to be looking at the trades that we took today, and we're also going to be creating our watch list for Casino Friday. Now, before we get started, please make sure to smash that like and subscribe button so we can keep pushing out that content. And if you haven't already, feel free to join our Discord, absolutely free for 7 days. You get access to all our channels and alerts. If you don't love us, it's not a problem. You keep all the money that you made. Now let's get started. All right, today was a fantastic day for our members. Let's start with our alerts with Elkin. So today he alerted a 442.5 call at $1.68. He sold his last one at $1.91. Great trade. It's like every single day Elkin wins a trade on SPY. It's nothing new. Today I alerted a Tesla put. Let's recap what we saw on Tesla. So we alerted a Tesla 745 put at 335 premium, 8:17 a.m. Now Tesla was pretty weak during the market compared to other stocks. Now what I saw, let's go to 8:37 a.m. It's around here. So I had a support at 750.2. Okay, as you can see, it was holding on, right? It's like thin ice, right? You're walking on thin ice. You know, it's about to break, but it hasn't broken yet, right? Once I saw this candle break below support, I entered those puts, okay? Now, we had another level where it was hanging at 749.68, all right? We took some profits just to be safe, and then it broke below again, and now 742.92 is our new support. So we alerted a 745 put at 335. We sold some at 360. Unfortunately, around here, for some reason, the premiums weren't moving much. You know, it's probably the theta, obviously. I got stopped out on my runner for break, or I'm sorry, yeah, for break even. Others were able to sell their contracts around here for 410. So they bought it at 335, sold it at 410. Great play. Now let's go to Eva. So Eva's signals. She had a DraftKings swing 55 call, 10:15 expiration. She bought it at $1.96, sold it for $2.22. A UPST 350 call, 275 to 345. SPX 660 to 810. Great trade. And that is it for her. So another great day for Eva. What else do we got? We got Lotto, Asan, an amazing swing trade that we made yesterday. And I'm going to show you why I traded this stock. So we alerted a 120 call for 10:15 expiration, 770 premium. So again, it was a pretty high premium, but I was very confident in this trade. We sold some at 835, sold another at 865. So the last one at 915, this contract ended up running all the way to 1015. And to be honest with you, tomorrow, I think it's going to go even higher. It's going to be on our watch list for tonight as well. So let's look at Asan and what I was looking at. As you can see, it pushed up $5 today. Now, today, we opened at around 122. Okay, so I was lucky enough to sell my first 5 contracts right at open. I saw that pump. I saw the pre-market pump. Once market open, I got out. Okay. We see a drop, right? But at the time, I see that it's holding this support. Okay. So I wasn't worried. And again, I have time on the contracts. Theta is on my side, right? And it's consolidating, right? We have a tough resistance at 120.49. You know, it barely broke here, but rejected. And again, it was holding this 118.91, rounding up to 119. Okay. 119 was the level where I wanted Asan to stay, and it did. Okay. Now, once it broke 120.49, the rest is history, right? Big resistance here. once we saw a push up, riding along the 8 EMA, riding along the 21 EMA. I mean, throughout the whole day, it just kept pushing up and up and up. So again, I saw that it was holding above 119. 120.49 was a resistance, but once it broke that resistance, we were making money. So that was a great trade. And the last one, Bank of America. We have a Bank of America 42 call, 3.01 premium, June of 2022 expiration. Yes, I know we have a lot of time on this expiration. But then again, there's nothing wrong with taking profits. We were able to sell some at 335 and sold another at 37. I have one runner left. All right, now let's get started on our watch list for tonight. And we're going to start, you know what? As a matter of fact, since we're already on it, let's start with this on. So what do we got? We got a high of 124.85, right? Let's go at 15 minute. 124.85. All right. That's going to be our resistance. There's a previous resistance at around 122.05. Okay. So this was opening today, right? We could use that as a support, right? So if a sun holds above, or if it stays in this range, when market opens tomorrow, look for a break above the high of 124.85. Okay. If it rejects, I would see if it can hold the 21 EMA on the 15-minute chart. So 123.69. If it breaks below 123.69, look for 122.05 as your first target. Now, I believe, okay, so 124.05, yeah, okay, wow. If it breaks 124.85, I mean, it's all-time high already, right? So the sky is blue. Right? There's no resistance above. So there's no other levels, right? Now we can do projections, but you know, that takes too much time for right now. So again, break above 124.88. It's going to fly. Break below 123.69. Look for 122.05. This is going to be a great trade for tomorrow. What else? What's next? Affirm, man, Affirm was nuts. I want to show you guys something. So around 6:30, right? I had a resistance at 116.23. I believe I was explaining something to someone about resistance supports, and I see that Affirm was starting to push up. Once it broke this 116.23, I knew it was going to pop. I didn't get in, unfortunately, but the level was there. 116.13 was a big resistance, and the rest was history. And again, this one right here too. 122.46. Rejection, 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 rejection. Broke above that resistance. Pushed up. Now, who cares? Past is past. We trade it again. Okay? So again, 129.08 to, you know, the high is going to be our resistance, and our support is going to be 126.41. So below 126.41, look for a previous resistance at 122.77. Right? Because you see how there's a rejection here, multiple rejections here, right? Now, if you go further into like the 4-hour chart. All right. So above 126.41, we got 129.02. Okay. Now above 129, where, I mean, look at this daily. Jeez. Above 129.02, 130s, and you got the 140s next. Right? It's got this huge gap to fill. All right. So above 129.02, look for 138.04. I mean, this has insane volume. 244%, 21 million average. Okay. So Above 126.41, look for 129.02. Above 129.02, you got the 130s, right? Now below 126.41, you got 122.77. And below that, I don't think it's going to drop this low, but if it were to, I would use, this is the 50. Oh, you know what? This is view up. So 118.55. So these are your levels for a firm. This is going to be a monster tomorrow. All right, next one, Mrna. So what do we got here? Mrna, 458.5 is the high. We're going to use that as a resistance. Okay, we have some previous resistance here, right? So 455. I think I said 448. No, 455. 458.5 is a resistance. We have a previous resistance of 455. I'm so confused. What is going on here? Okay, yeah. As a matter of fact, no, let's change this. So 452.97 is going to be our support, right? It's hanging on. All right. Now below that, we could see 443.74 because of this. This is, market open push, right? So it pushed up. So we have all this gap to fill if it breaks below 452.97. All right. So I would maybe look at 450.36 first before even go into puts. All right. Now above 458.5, where could this head? Let's check it out. Here we go. So we got the highs, 465. My God. No. $465. So above 458.43, it could easily go to 465. All right. The volume today actually wasn't that good, but it pushed up 3%. So 45% of its average, still up $13.8 3%. So again, I would look for 458.43, look for 465, below 450.36, look for 443.74. And the last but not least, we got Nvidia. Let's delete these. All right, so we got resistance at 225. Now again, these could obviously change in pre-market, but we're going to use that. Above 225.33, we're going to use this resistance here, and that is around 226.99. Okay, so that's going to be our first target or first resistance if Nvidia opens up higher, right? Now above 226.99, here is a resistance almost at all-time high, so around 230. Okay, so these are going to be your targets for Nvidia. Above 225.33, look for 226.99. Then almost all-time highs at 229.86. All right. And Nvidia, I mean, this is why we always buy the dip when the market's red. Right? Why buy stocks when it's pushing up, 5%, 3%, 4%, when you can buy the stock when it dropped from 220 to 206. Right? Now for puts, we have some old resistances here, right? So we're going to use that as a support. So 223, around 223.66 is going to be our support. All right. Now below 223.66, we have a resistance here, or we can use previous support, right? It's holding here, holding here, holding here. That's going to be our next target. Okay. So below 223.66, previous resistance acting as new support, previous support acting now as a new support, 219.65 is going to be our target. Above, I would say 226.99, because I think Nvidia is going to open higher pre-market. I could be wrong, but I think that's what's going to happen. Look for 229.86. Again, we are playing weeklies. 0 DTE, buy in the money contracts, have risk management, follow the levels, and make money. That's it for our watch list for tonight. Please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Again, join our group absolutely free for 7 days. And if you don't like us, it's not a problem. You keep all the money that you made. Good luck tomorrow. We'll see you on Sunday.